Hello, and welcome to an Inquisitive Crafter, episode 48. My name is Susie, and I'm coming to you from the Dallas, Texas area, where I live with my husband and my 3 kids, and I talk about my crochet, my knitting, my reading, maybe my gardening, and anything else I want to discuss. This is a strawberry lime, what is it called? Refresher from Scooters, which is a coffee shop. And it's pretty good, highly recommend. Kind of tastes like a margarita. Today is the 15th of June. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I'm sorry, I'm sitting on my bed. My ring light is on my bed. So the phone is like, ooh, wiggly. So I have to try not to move too much. Okay, let's get right down to it. I don't know if I want to title this Happy Birthday to Me because my birthday is this week, or It's Okay to Take Up Space with Joy. I wrote that down. I do not know where I saw it, but I thought that was beautiful. So, it's okay to take up space with joy. All right, speaking of joy, I have 2 finished objects. Okay, the first object I would like to discuss, I don't have with me, but it is the Impkin by Megan Lapp from Crochet Impkins, her book, Crochet Impkins. And I wanted to make a Heartless, which is a creature from the video game Kingdom Hearts, which is my son's favorite video game and his bestie's favorite video game. And he wanted to give one to him that was made by me because he said his friend has been jealous of some of the crochet things that I've made him. So, which cracks me up because his friend is turning 20, 19, I don't know, that age. So I will put a picture of what it's supposed to look like, a stuffed animal version, and then the one that I made up here. I made this out of Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. I started it on May 22nd and I finished it June 12th. I put it in timeout for a little bit. Well, I adapted the pattern because the pattern calls for legs, and Heartless don't have legs apparently. And so I kind of just used the counts of the torso to make my bottom count, if that makes sense. Let me see, why else was it in timeout? I don't think I had another reason. It just seemed I was just stalling on it for a little bit. Oh, because I had a deadline, an earlier deadline, and then the deadline passed and we weren't going to see Nick, his friend, so I took more time on it. But it turned out pretty good. I was really proud of my embroidery details, except for the eyes. I wish I'd had felt for the eyes. I think that would have looked better. Okay, if this is wiggling too much, you have to tell me and then not be mad, because I'm sorry, because I'm shaking a lot. I can see it, the camera shaking. Okay, the second thing are my Fearless DK Weight Socks by Denise DeSantis, Earth Tones Girl, and I have finally finished. I started these March 22nd and finished them June 1st, right after my last podcast. They are a thing of glory. And I've been saving, there's been a couple of cooler days, like rain. We've had a lot of rain in North Texas, and I wanted to wear these, but I didn't want to get them dirty or wash them. I made these with, these have the shadow wrap heel, which I had not done before, and I really like this heel. Anything where I don't have to do the gusset decreases or pick up and then do the gusset, that just seems so fast. To me, a heel flap and gusset takes a long time. So this is knit. The Crochet Impkin, the Heartless, was crochet. course. Okay. This is the Gem Luxe Fibers Classic DK in Poseidon. It's had a 56 stitch cast on, and they are for me. So there they are. They're gorgeous. Very proud. So happy to be done. It's such a rush when you finish a project. I feel really sad for people that don't like to craft. My son, this might be TMI, but we bought some bidets, B-I-D-E-T-S, right? Bidets to put on our toilets, and because they were on sale on Amazon. It was oh, the sun looks so pretty. It was 2 bidets for under $50 on Amazon, and they got good reviews, and I thought, I'm buying them. Anyway, my son put them on. We are not handy people. We don't know how to do anything. And I asked him, I said, do you not feel a rush? Because I remember the first time my husband and I unclogged our toilet. No, not our toilet. Our garbage disposal in the sink. Like, we felt like Superman. And he said, well, it wasn't hard. And I was like, okay, well, it's not hard. But anyway, it's such a rush when you finish a project. Okay. I have been working on the following whips. Let's go ahead and do this one first. I have been working on the Fancy a Cuppa socks by Stone Knits from her book, Joyful Colorwork Socks. Let me tuck in some of my ends here. What the heck? Oh, it's not an end. Okay. Look, okay, so I said I was going to just do the teapots on the cuff and then put the teacups on the next sock, and I just decided to do it as the pattern said. I really wish I had not picked out this colorway because the gray and the blue are too close. They don't show it very good, but I love the gray against the peach. I actually lost the ball of peach. I don't know where it went, but fortunately I had 3. 2 of them were in another project, and so I hope I don't need a lot for the other project, but I'm glad I had it because I've been stressing. I could not find it. I ended up, had made this too tight. I ripped out, I did adapt the pattern. I put the shadow wrap heel in this pattern. It calls for a heel flapping gusset, I believe, but in the book. But I ripped it out because it was too tight. I turned it inside. No. Oh, I had put too many decreases in. I just could not figure out how I went from 72 stitches, which is what the color work calls for, but I forgot that part when I was adding the blue back in because I needed 64. And I just arbitrarily decreased down. I do have some places to fix, I have a hole right there. I'm gonna have to sew that up, and I found another hole. I tried to take this out. Oh, I just dropped a stitch. I tried to take this out to Knit in Public Day yesterday, and all I did was make mistakes on it. So then I dropped a stitch on it. I have to fix that later. I have another hole right there, but I don't care. I'll sew it up. It'll be fine. But will I finish this by my sister's birthday? Because this is the first sock and I still have a whole nother sock to go, and I've only done the cuff. So I'm going to try. But my thumb has been hurting a little bit because I've also been doing some putting furniture together, putting some outdoor furniture together, and that's killing my thumb. So we will see. I started that on March 18th. Still working slow because I put it in timeout because I was so mad about it being tight. All right, the next thing I wanted to show is Gnoddy by Sarah Shearer from the Gnomes of Nimblewood book. And this I was mad at also because I somehow did the hat crooked to the body. So I can't get, did I drop another stitch? No, okay. I can't get this to line up, but okay, here he is. Here's his arms, but his head's turned. So I'm just going with it. And I really hated this colorway also at first, but I really like it now. It's just not my colors, is the problem. But this is the, oh, don't baste with me. Let's get basted. Let's get basted. I think it was a November colorway from Yarnable. All these yarns are Yarnable yarns. And anyway, so still trucking away on this. I like it because it's DK and I really like knitting DK. That is a good yarn to knit. I started that on the 8th of May. Still working on it, but I have, did you see? I have put on the bottoms of the body. I'm just interested to see what it's going to look like with its head turned to the side. Okay, I have a half finished object. My birthday beach socks, which are the Atlantic Current socks by, I don't know, because of course I didn't write that down. Wonder why. Melissa Sibley Designs. I started this on June 18th, my birthday last year, 2024, and I have finished one sock. So here it is. I've done this pattern before, and it was a longer sock, and it has this slip stitch detail that before I just did for the leg, and I stopped when I got to the heel and didn't do it on the body of the foot. But I decided to keep it all the way down. I am not good at that because where were my problems? I had some problems. Maybe it's on the other sock. I don't know. I just don't count it very well. This one has an Eye of Partridge heel, which I don't like doing, but I did love the appearance of. This is with some Night Owl Fibers yarn, and I think it looks really nice. Here's the second sock, and I should be finished with this by my birthday if I don't work very much on my sister's sock, and her birthday is pretty soon after mine. So I don't know if I'm made to do pattern socks on the foot because I feel like that's too much for me to remember. But maybe we'll see. It's a good project. I'm enjoying it. Just don't work on it very much because usually I just keep it in the car. But I got to get serious since my birthday's this week. And I'd like to have them. And I don't have very many fingering weight socks because I really just like to do DK weight. And that's too hot for this area. Texas is hot. Okay. My next work in progress, I've been working on a little bit. I haven't gotten too much farther than the last time you saw this. This is the Prayer Shawl by Elaine Phillips. I started this on the 16th of April. And this is how far I've gotten. And I've enjoyed this project. I need to get a stitch marker. I don't have one here. So I can start showing how far I've gotten. It's a good project. It has it's a 4-row repeat, and I cannot remember the 4 rows because they're kind of the same and kind of not. So what I've done is I've made on my reminders on my phone. I have an iPhone. It has a reminders app, and I've put in each row on a reminder in the reminder, and then I can check it off. And then it's really easy to put it back in because I just start typing row 4 and the whole row 4 comes back. So I can put it back on there. I'm very proud of myself. I think I'm super clever because I figured this out. That's probably pretty common knowledge. So I need to work more on that. But the person I want to give it to is the counselor for my son, and she won't give me her address, which is her right. So maybe it's not going to her. Maybe it's going to somebody else. I don't know. It's okay. I still want to finish it. And then, even though I listed last podcast, I listed a long list of things I wanted to finish during Splash Pad Party, I picked up a whip I had not intended on working on. This is the Sawtooth Afghan by Bernat Design Studio, which I started on June 24th, 2021. I ripped it out and restarted, so that's why I've not gotten very far. It's with a big hook. I don't remember what the size is, and this is what it looks like. And it is blanket yarn, and I've made one for my husband, for my daughter, and for my mom, and I love these blankets. They're super comfortable. They're not too hot in the summer. They're perfect in the winter. They're like the perfect blanket. I don't think I have enough of this yarn, so I don't know. I hope I can find it. I'm pretty sure I can, except I got it at Joann's, and Joann's is closed forever. So hopefully Michael's will pick it up, or maybe I can order it. So I've started working on that because that's my middle son, and his birthday is in July, and I haven't made him a blanket. So we will see. But that was an unexpected surprise. I don't know what made me pull that out. Oh, I think I was clearing. I've been doing some closet cleaning and some organizing a little bit. So I think that's what I found it. I was inspired. Okay. The next thing that I would like to talk about are some YouTube vloggers that I have found that I am really enjoying. The first one is Estelle Sogo. I'll put her YouTube channel up on the screen. She has a hashtag in her channel called #thriftflip. I don't know if that's actually a thing. Like, is it something I don't know about? But what she does, or what I've seen her do, because I've only watched 2 videos, but I believe she's from Germany. She has an accent. I'm sorry. I looked to see if she said where she was from on her information on her YouTube channel, but I couldn't find it, and I didn't want to go listen to anything else to figure it out. I feel like she's German. Anyway, she makes seasonal outfits using her fabric and yarn stash. So she'll come up, it's like a cozy vlog kind of thing. She'll show a mood board of what she's looking for, and then she goes through her thrifted bed sheets and t-shirts and fabric stash and decides how she made a patchwork skirt, and then she made, to go with it, a jean jacket, like a vest. And then she also made a crochet scarf and a crochet hat. Like, it's all so cute. And I would like to do that. I bought a book. I'll talk about that next vlog maybe. But I bought a book on upcycling your clothes. My husband's saying something. I don't know what he's saying. Oh, I'm cooking. Hold on. Okay. I'm making my husband a copycat Starbucks lemon loaf, and I thought I'd be done by the time it was done cooking, but baking. I was not. Okay, so that was the Estelle Sogo vlog. It's very cozy. It's very nice to listen to. Like, she does good, like, it's just a cozy vlog with the cute music, and she's really cute. Yeah. The next one that I have enjoyed is the Yarn Joy podcast, Terry from San Antonio. And she is fun because I don't know that she's for everybody, but she is fascinating to me because she has apparently so many works in progress that what she does is she has a Finish It Friday, and she gamifies her making by putting all of her whips, like, for certain categories. Like, I'm gonna work on, like, she's had a blanket bonanza, and she went and she did all of her blankets. She had 24 blanket patterns that she had, I think she had started or wanted to start, and she rolled dice to see which one she was going to do first. Like, it was so cute. And then she does the Finish It Friday, where she puts all of her whips on slips of paper, and then she draws out what she's going to try to finish by the next Friday, I guess is the way it works. Anyway, I really love gamification of anything. My husband and I play Monopoly Deal, which is a fantastic card game. It takes 15 minutes to play. I hate the game of Monopoly, but Monopoly Deal is fun and fast. So we play the best out of 3, which is really sweet of him because I always win pretty much. But that's the only game I can beat him in. And we play, and if we'll make bets. So I've won. We had to clean out his closet, so we did that. And now he has to help me clean out my closet. So we're gonna do that this week. What else he lost? Oh, he has to help me clean out the towel closet, the linen closet, and fold things the way I like them folded instead of the way he likes them folded, because it'll take up less bulk the way I like it. He likes it the professional hotel way, and I like it whatever way is going to cram those towels in that closet. I'm not a tidy person, sadly. Anyway, and then when I taught school, I loved playing games with my kids to get them to learn. So I'm really into gamifying. I love that. So I highly recommend those 2 podcasts. I enjoy podcasts a lot. She has many podcasts. Estelle does about, I think, once a month. Okay, then just a couple more things. What I have been reading. I went to Half Price Books at the beginning of summer, and they were having a manga sale or comic book sale or some kind of sale, and I got the complete Elf Quest by Richard and Wendy Pini. Wendy and Richard Pini. We got these magazines, which were not this thick. We got these magazines, my sister and I, when we were teenagers. They were the most beautiful, colorful magazines, comic books. I thought they were gorgeous. They were all elves, which is my favorite. Any fantasy thing I love. And I had the first 4 comic books of them, like the originals. And they were in a tote in the storage unit. And anyway, now that tote is gone. So I was really sad. I know I've found these online, and you can get them in color online, but to have the whole, I have not read the whole series, and all these are in black and white, but they are beautiful. They're beautiful. I don't understand comic books in general, but this is volume 1. So now I can be looking for volume 2. This came out in 2014, and I guess this collection, and it's 20 magazines, and then it has the making of ElfQuest in the back. So I am on page 312 out of 700 and something pages, so about halfway through. And I'm thoroughly enjoying reading that. So I was super excited. Y'all know this book? If you remember this book, I love this. And then the other thing, book that so my husband and I went to a big mall and had a date out. And he knows I love bookstores, but I don't get very many books because I read so fast. I really have to like a book to buy it. And I usually just get them from the library on the Kindle. But I'm trying to read more physical books. I have physical books I want to read, and I need to get back into that. I think it'd be better for my eyesight. Anyway, so he encouraged me to go in and get a book. And so I found A Fellowship of Bakers and Magic. Actually, A Fellowship of Librarians and Dragons on their table. Cute little color edges. And it looked really interesting. And then I realized it was a book 2. So I asked the very helpful librarian, is there a book 1? And she ran around the whole store and found the book 1 in the same design color edition. I don't know. And there's a book 3 that I have to find. And of course I'm gonna have to make sure it has a color edge because now I have a series. And I breezed through this in a couple of days. No, this in a couple of days is book 1. And it was light and fluffy, but I really enjoyed it. It has, you know, a light romance, like not sexy, just cute. And it has elves and humans and magic and baking. What else could you need? So this is by J. Penner. And I really enjoyed it. Okay, I have one more thing to show you. My incoming, my Yarnable. But I have to go get that. So let me go get that. Okay, the last thing is incoming. I got my Yarnable for June. Now, I have a funny story. When I got this, well, first of all, they are not doing the cards, I guess, that explain any of the goodies anymore. I have not gotten a card the last 4 Yarnables. And I don't know that I want to send an email and ask. That seems rude. But I liked the cards. They always had a little joke. I don't know, they were cute. Well, anyway. Okay, so I get this Yarnable, and there is so everything comes in a little, it's a monthly subscription from Hypnotic Yarn. And you have several different yarn-based choices. I choose to do the DK weight yarn, their plush DK, which is 80-20, 85-15. I can't remember. Superwash merino nylon. I guess it'll tell me in a minute. And the little extra goodies come in a little cute Ziploc bag, but you can get it without the goodies and just get the yarn. Well, it came with a happy birthday coaster. It came with some flossy birthday cake cotton candy, which I'm saving for my birthday. It came with a happy birthday progress keeper, which I'm gonna use. And I was so thrilled because how do they know it was my birthday month? Like, is this something for me? It's so kind, it's so cute. Well, no, it's the colorway for the month. I guess it's their birthday too. Anyway, I just thought that was funny, but I'm gonna pretend it's for me. So it's 85-15. 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon. Their June 2025 mini is Party Favor. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. And their skein is Cue the Confetti is the colorway. Now, I'm keeping these together. And I'm going to do, most people that have gotten this are making a Musselburgh hat. They're knitting it. Maybe. It's not going to be socks, I don't think, because it's white. I don't want to get this dirty. Oh, I love it. But it's my birthday. So I'm going to cast this on my birthday. I need to decide. I'm going to eat my cotton candy. I'm going to use my stitch marker. And thank you, Yarnable, for knowing that my birthday was in June. Okay, that is all I have for this time. I hope everybody's staying safe. The world is so chaotic. The news is hopeful and terrifying, mostly terrifying. I am saying so many prayers. I'm really proud of everyone who participated in the No Kings marches because it's getting out of control. But it is still okay to take up space with joy, even in this chaotic time. So I hope you find some joy. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Please like and subscribe. Send it to your friends. And I'll see you next time.